What's up, guys? Jim Squares here, bringing you some more money solutions for your children on how to build their wealth muscle. But first, remember to like and subscribe down below, share with others, and let's get right to it. So, we all think about where we're at in our wealth building journey, and what could make us better. And it's especially exposure to the concepts of wealth, like how it's built, how people do it, what do people do, and trying to get it as unbiased as you can, and not going through the salespeople. So that's where this is geared, is going more towards some of the stats and some of the data, and what people's experiences, and some of the findings on some of that data. So I'm going to share with you a list that starts really at age 13, and it does start earlier, but I'm starting at age 13. If you want it younger, put it in the comments below. Maybe I'll create a list of where we did it even younger than that, but this is where we started. So let's get to our list. Alright, so here we go, Wealth Welding Books by Age, and I will include this link in the show notes, but essentially we start at ages 13 to 14. So here's 3 different books, and then actually these are 4 different books. Investment Guides for Teens by David Granger, The Wealthy Barber by David Chilton, and 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, and Millionaire Fastlane. I actually have all these books, and what I've done is I highlighted in them my excerpts of what I thought was important, and I say, kids, read this, and if you want, just go through and go to the highlights or dog-eared pages, because sometimes I dog-ear lots of pages, then that's what you want to do, is you want to go check that out. And they read it, and my daughter actually, she's gone through this, and every time she reads the whole book, she likes all the content that's there, which is great. That's cool to hear. So the next age is age 16. I have these all. So the way I have this is something else important, is I have a reminder in my calendar every year where it goes, how old are your kids? Are they 13 to 14? Have them read these books. Age 16, have them read these books. Age 7, it really just says, how old are your kids? And then you look down and you go, okay, do I have any kids this age? Nope. Okay, do I have any kids this age? I do. How to Think About Money by Jonathan Clemens. Awesome author. He used to write for the Wall Street Journal. Fantastic, great thinker. So now and then we get down to age 17. Then here's a bunch of other things. The Millionaire Next Door, highly recommend doing that. Both these kids should be read before they go to college, to try to give them it early somehow, and you also want to give them some incentive. So I would say all of these you would want to read before college. This last one I even recommend doing before college, because you may want to read it twice. You may want to read it. I just recently finished it, The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. I'm going to butcher his name. But that's, I would say, was the capstone. It's the best book I've seen on wealth. Because it's not just talking money, it's just talking happiness. It's talking both and happiness. And it's free. That's the best thing of all. This guy, he's like super rich, and it says you can download the free PDF. That's what I did. Put it on my Kindle, and wham. And actually what I'm doing is because this book is so good, I actually ended up paying somebody online to print it, and I'm going to have my kids read the printed version. Because I asked them, like, what do you prefer, printed or physical, or e-readers? And they're like, oh, physical. And I said, hey, okay, well, let's do it. So I ended up ordering it, found a place online, which I will be covering in a video later. So stay tuned to my videos. And I actually had them printed out, and it is an exceptional book on wisdom and wealth by age. So I will include this in the show notes. Definitely take a look. If you have other things that you recommend, put them in the comments below, and we will all learn together. These are these things I found that have been the best, some of the best books. I also try to expose them to concepts like Rich Dad Poor Dad's, where what he believes is an asset and a liability. Things that add to your pocket is an asset. Things that take out is a liability. Some of his other stuff is a little sketch, but in general, overall, the concept is good. So, but these are I'll say, the ones in my list here that you notice it wasn't on there. These are the best of everything that I found. So, yeah, and then everyone has a different thing that inspires them. So, hopefully one of these books will hit with your children. They did with mine. So, that's what I found. Hopefully you find it useful. I know I did. So, take care. To continue learning, I recommend checking out my video on 4 ways to 50 million. It might be over here. It could be over here. It could be up there. Or over there. So, I don't know where it is. But anyways, keep growing together. Share this with others. And we'll be talking later.